Part 1. The scorching drought, a relentless drought, had gripped the desert. The sun beat down mercilessly, baking the earth and turning waterholes to dust. A fennec fox named Finn, a camel named Caleb, a scorpion named Scorch, and a tortoise named Tara were all suffering, each alone. Part 2. The whisper of hope. An old, wise roadrunner zipped through the desert, stopping to deliver a message. I have seen it in my travels. The Lost Oasis of Azura is not a myth. It lies beyond the singing dunes, a place of water and life. It was a dangerous journey, but it was hope. Part 3. An unlikely gathering. The four creatures, desperate and thirsty, found themselves at the same dry creek bed. They were natural enemies, but their need was greater than their fear. "We won't survive alone," said Caleb, his voice a low rumble. "We must find the oasis together." Part 4. The pact. Under the sun, they agreed to a truce. Finn, with his giant ears, would listen for danger. Caleb would carry Tara on his back for speed and provide shade. Scorch would scout ahead with his keen night vision, and Tara would navigate using her ancient memory of the stars. Part 5. The Singing Dunes. Their first challenge was the Singing Dunes, a vast sea of sand that emitted a low, haunting hum when the wind blew. The sound was disorienting, and the sand shifted underfoot, threatening to swallow them. Part 6. Caleb's strength. Caleb's wide feet kept them from sinking too deeply. He led the way, creating a stable path for the others. "Stay in my tracks," he bellowed over the wind's eerie song. They learned to trust his strength. Part 7. The midnight chill. The desert day was scorching, but the night was freezing. They huddled together for warmth. A fox, a camel, a tortoise, and a scorpion, setting aside their instincts. Their shared body heat was the only thing keeping the frost at bay. Part 8. Scorch's warning. One night, Scorch sensed vibrations in the sand. A sidewinder snake was slithering close, drawn by the warmth of the group. Scorch raised his tail and clicked a warning, giving Finn just enough time to alert the others to move. Part 9. Tara's navigation. Tara, from her high perch on Caleb's back, studied the constellations. "The oasis lies where the star of the fox meets the star of the scorpion," she murmured, guiding them with a certainty that belied her slow pace. Part 10. The mirage. As they grew wearier, Finn spotted it first, shimmering pools of water and palm trees. They ran forward, only to watch the image dissolve into empty heat haze. Their hearts sank. It was a cruel mirage. Part 11. The real sign. Just as despair set in, Scorch found a real sign, a single green, hardy desert flower growing in the shade of a rock. "Where there is life, there must be water nearby," Tara exclaimed. They were on the right path. Part 12. The canyon descent. The path led them to a steep, rocky canyon. It was a treacherous climb down. Caleb carefully lowered himself, while Finn and Scorch found footholds. Tara simply pulled in her shell and rolled down safely, making them all laugh for the first time. Part 13. The sound of water at the bottom of the canyon. Finn's ears twitched. "Do you hear that?" A faint, magical sound echoed off the stone walls. It wasn't the wind. It was the trickle of water. Part 14. The hidden oasis. They rounded a final bend. There it was. Not a mirage, but real. A crystal-clear, spring-fed pool, surrounded by lush palm trees and flowering plants. The air was cool and moist. They had found the Lost Oasis of Azura. Part 15. A promise kept. They drank until they were full, splashed in the water, and rested in the shade. They had done it, not as a fox, a camel, a scorpion, or a tortoise, but as a team. Their camaraderie had been the key to their survival. Part 16. Guardians of the Oasis. They decided to stay and protect this sacred place. They became its guardians, welcoming other weary desert travelers who had heard the legend. The oasis became a symbol of hope and a testament to the truth that different hearts can beat as one. The end.